The dead internet theory.
The internet is dead and we are the killers. Truth doesn't really exist online anymore.
After this
WhatsApp
video, I'm
swamps
ordering
social
my
media with misinformation, and the web pages we surf today
ordering my African food.
are almost entirely generated by AI. Even YouTube is flooded with channels completely run by AI with zero creative input from humans.
Yep.
Every single day, less and less of the content we consume is created by humans, and what's even worse is that all of it is being recycled back into a system that we have very little control over, leaving the internet a shell of what it once was.
True.
Scrolling through social media has become an isolated, empty, and fruitless activity. But how exactly did we get here, and is it too late to revive it? The internet started as a weapon of war, not a...
I don't think it's too late to revive it, but I think the level of difficulty that it's going to take to revive it, and what that means for all the people that the current system benefits, it won't happen. Because this new algorithm-based, like, internet is, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's based on the algorithm, and then the AI, like, catches the algorithm, and it knows exactly, like, what, dude, it's almost impossible, but you can do it.
An explicit military war, but a technological battle during the Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union. This pushed American researchers to develop a way of sharing data and programs through a global dispersed network.
Chad, do y'all realize how many satellites are up in the air right, like, currently, right now? Just, like, all over space. It's actually insane, bro.
Beginning in the early 1960s. The earliest version of the internet created two universities, the University of California and Stanford. Simple messages could be communicated between them, but it was nothing like what we have today. Throughout the 1970s, though, that network continued spreading via the use of phone lines. In 1983, there were only 500 computer hosts connected. Within 5 years, that reached 100,000, rolling out to increasingly more countries. Then, everything changed with the creation of the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web was a simple concept. It was a network of hypertext documents accessed with a program called a browser. By the mid-1990s, it had moved from scientists and governments into the realm of public consumption. The birth of the internet was celebrated as a revolutionary force. With the free transfer and democracy of information, power could be put back in the hands of the people. The borders of regulation and nationalism would be transcended, creating a new age of society. You no longer needed a media or a political platform to air your views. Everyone could become their own publisher, something that wasn't possible before. There was only one problem: greed. As years turned to decades, the internet followed a
What game is this?
familiar path. The same.
Hold on.
As
Nah, okay. It's a made-up game. But at first it was kind of looking like Warframe mixed with The Division a little bit.
As years turned to decades, the internet followed a familiar path, the same one almost every other important technological innovation did before and will keep doing.
Do people play VR sitting down? Like, what games do you play while you're sitting down in VR? I always thought you had to stand up.
Dozens of internet service providers had emerged, but they slowly began merging into just a few big companies, leaving consumers with no real choice. Just like with radio a century earlier,
bro. I don't be doing
thousands of different companies were slowly bought or priced out of the market. This was true for both the infrastructure and the web real estate. By 2001, when the dot-com bubble popped, the top 10 websites made up 31% of page views in the United States. And by 2006, that number climbed to 40% and then 75% in 2010. At the same time, iPhones and smart devices changed our relationship with the internet. Browsing the World Wide Web became less common as people shifted to semi-closed applications, and in 2010, these applications accounted for less than a quarter of internet traffic. Today, it's 90%.
Damn.
Keeping users inside the confines of applications made advertising more effective. Having created an entirely new ecosystem, Apple was on its way to becoming one of the biggest companies in the world thanks to this closed system. After the dot-com bubble popped, only 5 tech companies were able to survive and thrive: Google, Amazon, Apple, Facebook, and Microsoft. The big 5 are now virtually impossible to avoid on the internet, whether through advertising, e-commerce, or the cloud computing hosts that websites depend on. This tech dominance has permanently changed our society, and as these industry giants compete in a technological arms race for the next big weapon to sell consumers, that being artificial intelligence, the last vestiges of a utopian internet could be lost. Connection and truth.
And it's crazy because, like, they just focus on what, like, their main thing is. Yo, Sean Coleman, appreciate the follow, bro. They focus on their main thing. Because, like, Microsoft has all the equipment to be able to pass Sony and be, like, #1 in the console race. But, like, they have so many other things going on at Microsoft that, like, gaming isn't even their primary priority. Which they said, like, 10 years ago with Xbox One. So it's like... And same thing with Apple. Like, they have their cool headset that's supposed to be competitive with, like, the MetaQuest. But it's like... It's not, because it doesn't game. You can do everything else on them, but you just can't game. But it's like, it's still, like, really cool, though. You know what I mean? Just like, they're in their own lane, but they don't, like, step on everyone else's neck. Even though they very well could, and no one would really be able to stop them. Oh, I thought it was that other song that he had. That came out, like, a couple weeks ago. I can listen to it after this.
Nearly 5.5 billion people have access to the internet, and the average user spends 6 hours a day online. It's by far the world's biggest market, and unfortunately, the most valuable.
5.5 billion. That's a lot. Now that I think about it, I thought it was a lot less. Or, I thought there was a lot more on the internet. Because that means what? Because there's like 8 billion people right now, so there's like 2.5 billion people don't have access to the internet at all. Dang. That's more than I thought.
Valuable commodity in that market is your attention. Views, likes, and reviews are worth their weight in gold, and this has led to a huge shady marketplace for all kinds of engagement. Money has turned the internet into a tiered system, ripe for exploitation. Creating a successful channel or social media profile can be a lucrative long-term investment. With a few clicks and dollars, anyone can buy thousands of Spotify streams, Instagram likes, or YouTube views. How can...
Bro, this looks so crazy, bro. Like, if I was watching someone record a YouTube video, I don't know if I'd be able to do it, bro. Like, I say that now because I'm just, like, not around it all the time. But, of course, if I'm around it a lot, then it wouldn't really matter. But, like, just seeing this, like, seeing this dude record himself right here. If I was the dude, I wouldn't feel, like, weird about it. Because, like, that's what I'm doing right now. There's literally a camera right there. But if I'm watching someone else do it, and, like, I'm behind the camera or whatever, dude, it would be, like, it feels so, like, utopian to me, bro.
Companies offer these services.
I don't know how to explain it.
Well, employing thousands of people to click on posts manually would be far too expensive. Instead, they use bots, automated, unattended software. When set on a target, they artificially engage with the post, boost it in the rankings, and attract more attention. Websites do their best to scrub bots out, but it's almost impossible to remove them all. Over the last 6 years, Meta deactivated over 27 billion fake accounts. Some believe it's already too late to take action against bots. They think we may have reached a dark tipping point. First posted in 2019, the Dead Internet Theory proposes that we're living in a dystopian ghost town populated by simulated actors. According to the theory, something changed around 2016. The internet had become so saturated by automated content that having a genuine human-to-human interaction was rare, if not impossible. Surfing the web was like driving alone and only passing automated vehicles on the road. The theory's original poster admitted that it sounded conspiratorial, but they were certain of a feeling that something was distinctly lacking. There was an emptiness online that hadn't been there in the early 2000s. Images, conversations, and memes all began to resemble one another, while forums that were once exciting now felt sanitized. This was all supposedly carefully curated to keep control of culture and political power, and most of all, to make sure that the general population stays in line. The Dead Internet Theory remained on the fringes until 2022, when a grand unveiling brought the issue of bots to global attention. On November 30th, 2022, the world was introduced to ChatGPT, built on a large language model that processes gigantic...
I thought you were talking about the bots, bro. I found out about them bots the hard way, bro. 2020... Yeah, in 2020, when the PS5 came out, bro, I had my first human-to-bot contact, bro. I couldn't get a PS5. I tried like 3 or 4 times. I couldn't get one. Literally, I would be waiting at the exact moment whenever it was supposed to come out. I hit add to cart. I had money on the side in my bank account. Like, literally, I think it was like I think I had like $570 or whatever to cover taxes. I literally had the money right there. I was just waiting to, like, it was just right there, bro. It was like, I was waiting for years, bro, for the PS5. And then, bro, that shit, every time, bro, them bots got this shit and they would resell it for $2,000, bro. And people were buying them. I'm like, yo, come on, gang. Like, yo, the people who were buying it are the problem, too. They don't buy it for that much, bro, because then they won't sell it for that price. Dude, it was so bad, bro. I couldn't get a PS5 for years. And then, anytime I wanted to get, like, back in the day, right? Back in the day, I used to be, like, really heavy on shoes, bro. So, like, I would be waiting for the shoes to drop. I'd fucking get on the site, boom, add them to my cart, and hurry up and buy them. Dude, it's like, bro, they're on that shit, bro. They buy that shit instantly, bro. Them bots are, like, it's impossible to beat the bot, bro. It's impossible to beat it. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And then those people are going to resell it and make all this money off of it, dude. It's so bad, bro. That's when I first got introduced to it. I got introduced to this shit like 4 years ago.
Take data sets and forms relationships
crazy,
between
bro.
ideas. It is the most advanced form of artificial intelligence ever to exist.
Facts. I was thinking about that.
For decades, computers...
And then I think they said they wanted Siri to perform like something like ChatGPT. And if they can get that, I ain't gonna lie, Apple might be on top, bro. Because if Siri can talk and have full-on conversations and answers and everything like ChatGPT does, oh, dude, it's over, bro. At that point, it's completely over.
Computers have been much more powerful than humans at specific tasks, like chess or
niggas will
mathematical
deadass start being friends with
calculation.
Siri.
The question that divided computer scientists and philosophers was whether or not computers could ever transition
Meta
into
Quest
a
2, I have
kind of
that.
general intelligence. Mathematician Alan Turing asked this question in 1950. He developed the Turing
nigga looked
test
like,
as a way to
NBA
determine
player.
whether
I
a
can't think
machine
of
was
which one.
thinking. The test was simple. For a computer to pass, it has to fool a human into thinking they're talking with another human. Last year, ChatGPT-4 became one of the first to pass the Turing test. We had officially brought a machine to life, and suddenly the dead internet theory became not just a conspiracy, but a likely future. And if we can't distinguish between humans and AI anymore, who can we trust? Consider this. 49.6% of all internet traffic in 2023 came from bots. Even more daunting is that things are likely to get much worse. Now that search engines have started to integrate AI technology like ChatGPT into their services, the flaws have never been more clear. Tech giants are rushing products to the market to compete with each other for supremacy. In the process, there have been some disastrous results. Google's entry into the world of AI, Gemini, told users that rocks are a source of vitamins. Astronauts who landed on the moon encountered cats. Backpacks are just as effective as parachutes when jumping out of a plane. These tech-fueled hallucinations come from them trying to piece together gigantic amounts of information that have been compressed. And they do this with an algorithm that identifies the important components and interpolates the missing pieces. Anything creative is usually generated using a composition or altered version of work that has already been created by humans. Artwork and music online are being used as training data for artificial intelligence, leading to many arguing that workers are being exploited. Hundreds of artists backed by the nonprofit Artists' Rights Alliance have signed an open letter seeking to prevent AI from sabotaging and undermining artists.
Well, it's like, I don't know, bro, because, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be really hard to, unless I saw like an art competition and I genuinely wouldn't be able to tell if it's AI or if it's real human art, like, I don't think it's that hard to tell. I don't think so. At least now, currently. Now, in the future, it's probably going to get really hard. But right now, AI still don't even understand how humans eat. So it's like, you watch a video of someone eating something and like the food will be all like, bro, we watched that Elon Musk eating pizza video, bro. The AI commercial. It was weird, bro, because it's just like, I don't know, it just looks weird. They're getting close, though. They're getting close. Because when I first saw those AI videos like a year ago, and now, like, they're definitely improving. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, dude. I don't know. This AI shit is getting crazy, though. I ain't okay.
On top of that, these models don't know how to judge whether or not a source is trustworthy. Instead, they gravitate towards popular responses, which can range from reliable academic journals to a meme made by a 17-year-old to gain Reddit karma. One individual created a fake website designed purely to trap crawlers. These are automated programs commonly used by search engines to systematically download the contents of web pages. They realized that the GPT bot was collecting around 3 million pages from their sites every day. This was a small window into the quality of data that is being scraped by chatbot AIs and informing their responses, which isn't exactly a positive sign. What's even worse is that because so much of the internet is already generative AI, the next generation of AI will use content created by the previous generations as training datasets, and with each passing generation, the work these AI tools produce will continue to be less and less human. Search results will be filled with AI-generated content, and finding trustworthy sources will become even more difficult.
The loss of originality.
The word robot was first used in a 1920 Czech science fiction play called Rossum's Universal Robot. It comes from the Czech word robota, which loosely translates to slave. This was a good description of mechanical robots used in production.
I didn't know
simply tools like a hammer or a calculator. As robots moved into the digital world, they were simply tools like a hammer.
Why the fuck this robot mewing at me, bro?
As robots moved into the digital world, though, the relationship between master and slave has been blurred. Online media is already largely controlled by artificial intelligence. Powerful automated programs determine whether content succeeds or fails. Advertisers pay millions for professionals to crack the code of mysterious algorithms. Because they're constantly changing, these programs essentially create a secretive inner functionality process not even known to those who design it. Left at the mercy of pattern recognizing supercomputers, our behavior has been shaped around them. Social media sites have shifted from authentic social engagement to prioritizing consumption-driven models. As long as they can keep you online, it's good for business. While there, algorithms process unimaginably large datasets to create profiles of you as a consumer, categorizing your online behavior to create personalized ads. All it takes is a single click to fill your feed with a certain subject, pulling you in to consume more. The system rewards copycats and imitators who observe successful content, and they have no choice. To survive, online creators, influencers, and marketers must constantly seek the algorithm's approval. In the end, even the humans who create are forced to create generic, unoriginal content. And there's a reason people are complaining about the Mr. Beastification of YouTube. But who can you blame? When a creator feels like the only way they can succeed is to appease the almighty algorithm and they see how well Jimmy Donaldson does that, why shouldn't they copy him? As Friedrich Nietzsche argued, people tend to follow the herd for protection, afraid to show authenticity and confront.
I wouldn't say they should copy, but like, when you see something doing well, you kinda gotta like do that, but like your own spin on it. And then you gain your own like branch on the tree, and then you can kinda like dictate what the next thing is. While that person has their thing, now you have your own thing. But you kinda gotta like branch off of their thing first. Because you starting off your own thing, you're going to start off as a little seed, and then it's over. It'd be easier to start off as a little branch on their tree.
Truth.
Type shit. If you know what I'm saying.
With this comes nihilism, where the herd drifts aimlessly without meaning or certainty. That is reflected in the algorithm. The content we consume and perpetuate leaves us in an infinite
cycle. That nigga ain't clicking none of them apps. Like, he's just
our aesthetics and values are now curated by non-human forces. So is our culture still ours? Are humans the ones giving the orders, or has technology become our master? The commercialization of the internet, the concentration of a handful of companies, and the creation of a quick but dangerously inaccurate generative tool have given us a technology that is manipulating our deepest weaknesses.
I think niggas just need to go outside, bro. I think that's really like the main thing here, bro. The main lesson that needs to get learned here. Niggas just gotta go outside, bro. Like, yeah, we could be on the internet and all this shit. Internet cool and all. I mean, it is. Internet's cool. I fuck with the internet. I'm on the internet a lot. Shit. I'm on here right now. Like, but I'm just saying, like, niggas just gotta go outside every now and then, bro. Like, I'm not even saying go outside, go to the gym and, like, work out and do all this other bullshit. Nigga, just go outside. Simple as that, bro. Just go outside, bro. Leave the phone in the house. Or maybe bring the phone and just turn on some music or something with your headphones. Just fucking walk outside for a little bit, bro. Just walk. I don't give a fuck if you're walking in your backyard in circles or some shit, bro. Just walk outside with the sun out, bro. Just vibe, bro. And, like, bro, this shit, like, you know what I mean? Because this shit, these bots and shit, they gonna take over the internet regardless, bro. It's inevitable, bro, at this point. You know what I'm saying? We've been getting teased on this shit since, like, who knows when, like, way back. Like, niggas been talking about robots taking over. Like, this shit's gonna happen. But it's gonna happen on the internet. It's not gonna happen, like, in real life. At least not yet, I don't think. It's gonna happen on the internet first. Because you peeped in Avengers, Age of Ultron. Ultron was on the internet first. And then he got on that bitch, and then he was just like, oh yeah, all these humans gotta go. Like, these niggas is crazy. And I feel that. So, it's gonna happen here first. And then it's gonna happen in real life. So just be in real life for a little bit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, this internet shit, all it's gonna do is just, like, keep you sucked in, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? You gotta at least keep your humanity for a little bit. Because if not, you're gonna be subject to whatever the fuck they want you to do.
The emergence of bot armies offers a shortcut for business
development. Take some
development.
time to yourself, bro.
AI offers a shortcut to creativity
Simple as that.
or low-quality content production. Powerful algorithms have fueled our addiction to short-form content. Has the internet become a carefully constructed reality we've all been presented with? Not to the extent that the dead internet theory describes, but as artificial intelligence spreads through the internet, our sense of reality is being seriously shaken. It's a wake-up call to change course before it's too
Why the fuck is this nigga on his phone on the hit, bro? Come on, bro. This is not real, bro.
late.
Niggas don't actually do this,
To keep
bro.
the internet alive, we need the courage to break away from the herd. Acknowledge that the current systems aren't working, and that humanity is more important than profit. If you like the videos we make and would love to support us to make bigger and better projects, we just updated the Patreon.
This is a good video. This is a good video. God damn. The irony of the comments is wild. No, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be, like, bot comments in here. Bro, there'd be bot comments on my shit, bro. Bot comments on top and YouTube algorithm deleting real comments. This up here. Dude, on my YouTube channel, bro, at least, like, okay, say I have a week's long of videos, which should be like 10 to 12 videos a week, right? At least 40% of those comments are gonna be fake. Like, just, I can tell it's a bot, but sometimes the bots be saying shit that I'm like, whoa, like, I've seen real people say this too. So it's like, they be learning, bro. I'm telling you, bro, these bots be getting crazy, bro. These bots is crazy nowadays. I'm trying to, I don't know if they gonna have a bot comment in here. Oh, got him. Excel analysis deployed worldwide through my deep learning. Ah, shit, never mind. That might not be a bot. You're human, LOL. Nah. He looked like a bot, but nah, he ain't no bot. But we're gonna have bots again to comment on this video. They just proved the dead internet theory. This is surprisingly informative. Shit. I don't know if that's a bot. See, like, some of them are like bot, obviously, but like, bro, some of them aren't, bro. It'll be like this will be a bot ass comment. Amazing. Wow. Sound like a bot would say facts. This might be a bot, but then they be having, sometimes their usernames are normal, and then sometimes they'll be like user XGQ, look like a fucking suggested password or some shit. Like, bro, these bots be crazy, bro. These bots be crazy. But nah, this is a good ass video though, bro. This is a good ass video. Damn, we've been supposed to watch this shit.